What is mind? Mind is not the brain. If you see the two as synonyms, that's fine. Please understand that I do not. People may use different words to describe the same thing. People can use the same word and ascribe different meanings to it. In this video, we will use the word mind to describe the thing that tells you to think, the voice that speaks out of turn. I understand the brain to be a physical organ responsible for coordinating bodily functions and cognitive functions. I see the mind as abstract, intangible, and without limit, except when it agrees to be limited. For me, the word mind is synonymous with the word soul. Please note that I am giving you examples of a thing and not a definition. I have no desire to change your understanding. I just want you to be able to relate to mine. We don't need to stick to my limited understanding of mind. We live in the information age. The conceptualization of humans by the people of Kemet or ancient Egypt was that each person is a composite of 5 distinct parts. 5 parts being the Ba, personality, Ka, vital essence, Ren, name, identity, Shayut, shadow, and Ib, heart. According to Carl Jung, the self is the unification of consciousness and unconsciousness in a person. The ego is the center of consciousness, and the persona is the personality we show, the impression we made, the character we build, the mask we wear to deal with others, the posture we adopt to cope with life. What is mind, you ask? I am attempting to show you that the answer is not simple. It is complex. Mind is not stagnant. It is all things. It is only when we choose to be a thing, by removing everything else, are we anything. Mentalism, as a concept, posits that the mind is the fundamental reality, with everything we perceive and experience arising from mental processes, not from an external objective reality. You can only be what you allow yourself to perceive. The one that does the allowing is you, the real you. That is mind. Think back to when you were a child and your idea of self. Think back to a time when you were not what you wanted to be. Have you ever had a time when you made up your mind to be more? Or to be different? Maybe you saw someone on a screen and decided to adopt that persona. Maybe you just wanted to accumulate some of those traits which you deemed as desirable into what you project as yourself. Maybe there was no screen. Maybe this was done by paying attention to your mother, your father. Maybe you watched your siblings and wanted to be like them. A fractured self, often stemming from trauma or other difficult experiences, can lead to significant negative effects, including emotional instability, difficulty forming relationships, and a weakened sense of self, potentially impacting various aspects of life. Imitation is a good thing. It is an aspect of the learning process. It's how we learn to speak. No matter where we go, we are us. I am always me that will never change. How I see me will. I may come to self-identity with how people see me based on my age as it changes. I may choose to be happy and smile. I could frown and complain about something or nothing. I'm still me. I'm in charge of maintaining my sense of self. Some people lose that. Mental damage is different from physical damage. If you cut your knee, you'll just bleed a bit. If your mind is damaged, you could leak out aspects of you. This is how mental disorders come to be. A mental illness, such as bipolar disorder, is the result of the mind not being at ease. When the mind is in a state of dis-ease, mental diseases are the result. I recently broke up with my bipolar girlfriend. Her conflicting self-identity constantly comes in contact with her self-image, crying one moment, angry the next. For her, mind has no association with self. She was never responsible for her actions. She was never in control of her emotions. This is just one example. Mental illness is the result of one not having peace of mind. Sometimes their mind can be in multiple pieces. Sometimes one's sense of self is so fractured that the mind begins to compartmentalize the aspects of self that are in control from one moment to the next. This is called schizophrenia. Sadhguru, the Hindu mystic, has said, "The mind is not in one particular place. Every cell in the body has its own intelligence." He was speaking about awareness of the self within the body. Most people focus their awareness wherever others direct it. As a magician, there are 2 keys that together will open any door: attention and intention. Intention is the underlying purpose or goal that motivates your actions. It's the why behind what you're doing. Intention can be seen as a mental representation of a goal and the means of achieving it. Setting intentions helps you focus your energy and attention, cultivate a positive mindset, and achieve your goals. Intention can be seen as a higher-level concept that directs attention and guides actions. While, on the other hand, attention is the cognitive process of selectively focusing on specific stimuli or information while ignoring others. It's the what you're paying attention to, or the present moment focus. Attention helps you process information, encode relevant details into memory, and make connections between different pieces of information. Attention is the bridge from unconsciousness to consciousness, from intangible to tangible, from intentional to unintentional. Attention can be directed to a stimulus intentionally based on our goals and intentions. Attention is a resource that we can use to shift our life in different directions. These are all aspects of the self, possible states that the mind can enter. There are many more. Even the idea of self is but an aspect of mind. I hope that tonight we informed you of something new and beneficial to you. I hope that you play this video again for your friends. I hope that you come again. This is the power of mind, and you are welcome here.